It is Saturday night, right? The night before Mother's Day. So happy pre-Mother's Day to all my queens out there who are mothers. You know, happy Mother's Day to you queens. So guys, I want to jump on here real quick. Hello. Hey y'all. First of all, what are all y'all doing on here? I thought I was going to be the only one on here by myself, y'all. And I'm trying to be obedient with when something is on my mind, just kind of getting on here and talking about it. There's been a lot of times. So hey y'all, happy Saturday night. I don't know where y'all are, but where I am, it is cold, it is rainy, it is like bleh, guys, and I have been out all day. So I probably look tired and drained. And guess what? Like my bag is right there, my stuff is still on the couch, right? Because I didn't go put on a bunch of makeup and go like, this is about being authentic. And I just really felt this in my spirit. And so, hey y'all. And so this is where like, can we just have a real moment? So this is not Terry's tips. This is not about wealth building. I have something I want to say to you all, right? And I'm trying to be more obedient about when I'm experiencing something or something is on my mind, kind of talking about those things. Because guess what, y'all? I'm so much more than credit. I'm so much more than credit, right? And those that are connected to me, hey y'all, happy pre-Mother's Day. And those of you guys who've done things like Elite 10 and Credit Leverage Lifestyle, have gotten to like see my personality a little bit more, know that this is not only a wealth building ministry, but this is about serving people, about leveling up in all areas of your life, right? So I have 3 things. I'm not going to ramble on y'all. I got on here for a reason, right? There's 3 things, right? And this is where, look, don't y'all get me started because I'll be on here preaching, okay? This is where, in this social media age that we're in, everybody is perfect. Everybody's a multi-millionaire. Everybody has 29,000. Can we be real for a second? Because I'm about to break some things down to you guys. And I look regular because I just walked in the door. And I'm just trying to be obedient, right? And I'm just trying to have a conversation. And also, I'm super single, so I'm not doing nothing right now. I just want to spend the whole day with my boys, right? And so I was like, let me come talk to you guys. There's 3 things that I just experienced today, and I want to come in here. There's 3 lessons, okay? I'm going to talk about it. The first lesson is just because you can doesn't mean you should. Let me say it again. Like, hello, everybody's about to spend like a few minutes with me because I think my phone is only on half battery anyway. But the first thing, I'm going to explain everything that I'm saying. Can I pour into you? Can you give me 15 minutes to get time? Because one thing I've learned is that when I get the feeling to kind of get on here and talk to you guys, it means there's somebody on the other end. Come on, somebody needs to hear a word, and I have to be more obedient about the responsibility. Come on, when you are an influencer, when you have a brand, when God trusts you with his people, right? When you are a shepherd, then it's not just about that business or a brand. Sometimes you just have to be obedient to the calling, right? And it's a responsibility. Let me just say that like that. So there's 3 things. There's 3 lessons, especially in this social media age where people feel like they're not doing it if they don't have a Lambo truck and they don't have a Rolex and everything they have is not Chanel and Louis and all those things, that we think that we're not winning. Many of you are not only winning, but you're doing better than the people that are frauding. And I just want to be real. And sometimes, Jesus, I didn't even mean to go here. Sometimes, just leveling up from where you were is a win. Can we just talk about it for a quick second? So I have 3 things specifically, and I'm going to show you. I just walked in the door from being out all day long, so excuse me if I'm not all glammed up, okay? So the first thing is just because you can doesn't mean you should. Listen to me, y'all. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And mind you, I'm the credit lady, so I'm going to explain. The second thing is they're watching you. They're watching you. And I don't mean your haters. I don't mean the people that don't wish you well. I mean your children. I mean your nieces and nephews. I mean your brothers and sisters. I mean the people that you're mentoring. They're watching you. How are you really living your life, and what are you really exposing them to? And then the last thing, one of the most important things I want to say is, are you being the person you're trying to attract? Are you being the person you're trying to attract? Right? And I'm going to tell you what I mean. So I just came in from the Christiana Mall, right? So shout out, to everybody who lives in Delaware. I just came from the Christiana Mall. And 2 of the things tied in. So first, I'm about to show y'all some things I can't, at first I was going to hold the camera, but I can't hold the camera and show you guys some things. So this is the first thing, guys, right? So this right here. So I'm in the Christiana Mall, right? I'm in the Christiana Mall, and I see a booth. Now, I need y'all to follow me for a second. How many times have y'all been in the mall and y'all about to give all your money to Saks and to Nordstroms and to Macy's? Let's just say you're about to give your money to Target. Target, right? We're Bed Bath & Beyond, right? But you're in the mall. Come on, somebody. How many, y'all are so many people that follow me. We're entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, investors, Black power, but you'll walk past all the people sitting at the booths, right? They say, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, what do we do? But you want somebody to support you. You're about to walk past the brother, the sister at the stand, right? To give your hundreds and your thousands and get that retail card to Macy's and to Nordstrom's and to Saks. And then when you start your business, when you launch your business, the very first thing out of your mouth is that nobody supports me. God is watching you. Did you support that brother or sister that was at that stand? Could you give them $20? Could you buy their incense? Could you buy their candle? Would it kill you to say hello to them and at least listen? So I'm going to tell y'all how this ties in. So this right here, right? This is y'all know I don't even wear sneakers. Can we just be real? I promise y'all, I'm about to be so real today. And sometimes I don't know live is a problem for me because I'll say anything. And sometimes I don't know if this is going to hurt me or help me, but I just don't even care at this point. I got a word, right? So it was 3 young men, 3 Black young kings. They all had to be 18 and under, right? They're at a stand at the Christiana Mall. They're shining, cleaning sneakers. I don't even wear sneakers. Y'all know that. I don't even wear sneakers. So they say, excuse me, miss. I said, yes. They say, we do this or whatever. I said, cool. I had my 2 boys with me. So shout out to Devin and Blake, right? Devin is 15 and Blake is 13. And I cut word right here. I did some Zooms and some work earlier today. Then I cut my phone off and I spent the whole day with my sons. Spent the whole day with my son. So we went shopping and we went to get something to eat. And it's like 10 o'clock and we just got in the door, right? So I had Blake, he got his sneakers done. And then and the product worked great, right? And so I'm talking to them. I said, is this your stand? No, it's my uncle's stand, one of the boys. I said, okay, good. I said, is he in other malls? He's in 3 malls, but he's an old head. And he's talking to me. I said, well, are you guys online? Like, I'm speaking to these young brothers. They are 8. They could be doing how many? What else could these 3 young men be doing? But they're at the mall, at a stand, cleaning sneakers. I said, what are you selling, right? They said, this one and this one and whatever. I said, how much? I said, give me all of it. These are the 2 biggest things that they had, right? And they said, you want? Yes, I want it. I said, let me tell you something, young man. I said, I'm proud of you for standing out here. And I said, whatever it is you're selling, I want 2 of them. I don't care what it is. If I can't use it, I'll give it to somebody. But as you're walking to go give your money to Nordstrom's and to everywhere else, could you support somebody for $20, for $80, right? So I bought this and this. I don't even wear sneakers, but I'm going to give them to my son, Tess. Now, mind you, I'm going somewhere, so follow me, please, okay? So that was the one thing. Then I'm going a little bit further, and I see a lady selling tea. Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, and I'm for all of it. I talked to them, I gave my card, talked about being online. Like, I spoke life into them, right? And so, and mind you, as I'm walking past these stands, I purposely went to the Mac before I stepped into the mall and made sure I had cash in my purse because I knew in advance that I was going to support somebody and bless somebody today. Can we be real? And let me just say this. I do this all the time and I never say anything because you're not supposed to bless and help people and be like, y'all, I hate it too. Like, I gave this homeless person $20 and you show them, right? We're not supposed to do that. But the reason why I'm talking about today, one of the lessons is be intentional. Be intentional about supporting somebody else when you're out here grinding and you want to be supported. Be the person you're trying to attract. You know how it feels when you go to an event and nobody buys anything. You know how it feels when you spend $150 to be a vendor at the comedy show and everybody spends all the money on the alcohol. Come on, somebody. Some of y'all done been vendors at 500 events. You done got the table, got the t-shirts, got the tablecloth, got your business cards, got all your products, and then you go to somebody, some promoter, then told you somebody they're going to have an event with 5,000 people. It'd be 100 people there. I'm sorry. That's why I'm gonna laugh. Y'all the vendor, right? At a show. And I've been there. I'm telling y'all, because y'all understand. When I did Organo, I was at every show. I was at the comedy show. I was at the hair show. I was at the fish fry. Like, you was going to get some coffee from me. So I know. I also know what it feels like to be sitting there and see hundreds of Black people Look, can we just be real? Hundreds of people walk by you and not one person say hi. Not one person smile at you. Not one person buy a cup of coffee. You a whole coffee drinker. Will spend $5 every single day on Starbucks, $300 a month, but your car note is behind, but you spend $300 a month on Starbucks, but you got a queen or a king sitting at a table selling coffee and you won't even just spend $5 to support them. Come on, somebody. So I pay attention to who actually gives me eye contact and smiles, because if you're a business owner also, then I need you to get out your phone. Now I'm with the people in the mall at the stands. I'm going to need you to get out your phone. And if you're really trying to be about this life and grow your brand, I need you to smile. I need you to be front. I need you to give me eye contact, right? And those are the people that I supported. Now I promise you there's a bigger, I'm going somewhere with this. So next there was a lady who was selling like teas and stuff. She was smiling. She had a beautiful spirit. And I was like, well, how long you been out here? She said, I've been out here all day. She said, I'm a pop-up store. So I was like, and everybody I spoke to today, I said, what is your business? Are you online? How long have you been doing? Number one, because they've been out there all day. So I'm just trying to give them an encouraging word, right? And number two, because I'm curious. I love entrepreneurs. I'm like the one lady was like, I need a website. I said, you just go to GoDaddy. You can go to Fiverr. Like some of them, I spoke life into them. Why? Because I could. Nugget, I didn't expect this one. How many of you guys have knowledge that could help somebody and you're having a conversation and you don't even share the tip? Share. Bless somebody. You want to be blessed? Bless somebody. So she wanted to sell me like one cup of tea. She had some samples. I bought everything she had too. I don't know. I think I spent like $120 between all this. I got some tea. I got some, and what I am going to do is when I post this, I'm going to go back and find out. I have all the like cards and stuff like that. I'm going to tag these different businesses in there. I think most of them were online. But at any rate, she was a pop-up shop, right? Because I asked all of them. Like, and mind you, king or queen, if you are in a mall, I'm proud of you. If you have a booth or a stand in a mall, that is a commitment. That is some money. Like that is where whether you make some money or not, you're spending to actually be there. And how many of you guys know that if you have a product like that, you have to pack everything up, put it in the car, go to the mall, set it all up. Come on, somebody. Some people don't even get lunch or anything all day long. So I bought everything she had. She was telling me how she was a pop-up. And she was like, you know what? I'm so blessed. She said, I've been here for 2 days and God has blessed me. And I said, well, what do you have left? And whatever, I had a nice conversation with her and I bought all her stuff. Now I'm going somewhere with this. Then I saw some Muslim brothers, right? And they had some shea butter. They had some incense. They had some so this is like, when I make my better stuff in the morning, guys, I like to spray things. I like candles and stuff like that. So please follow me. You need to be the person you're trying to attract. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Now I'm going to go somewhere different with that one. And they're watching you. Because mind you, as I'm in the mall, I have my two youngest sons, Devin and Blake, with me. Follow me, guys. Okay? So the Muslim, he's out there. And I think, I think they charged me double. Like this might have been like $5. He was like, it's $20. But guess what? Okay. Give me 2 for $80. I don't care. I'm out here. I knew I was going to support somebody. And the fact that they shook my hand, they were nice, they explained everything to me. I had them I'm all for it. Come sell me. I'm that person. Come sell me. Let me know what your product does or whatever. And I'm about to buy all of it. So I bought all of this. Then there was another woman that was, she had this Tupperware stuff or whatever. And then she was like, I was like, was this your business? She said, yes. She said, and I'm so excited. I just closed it. Closed it. I wasn't expecting that one. I ain't gonna tell all her business because I'm gonna tag these businesses. But basically, she, fell in love and she's about to, move and all these different things. But I said, you're still online. You better do your e-commerce. That's how we do business now. So I bought all of her stuff. Now wait for it. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 businesses, right? So as I'm walking in the mall, right? And follow me. If you join late, my point is that you need to be the person you're trying to attract. In the dark, God is watching you. Your conscience is watching you. That energy is out there. Stop shunning away from people and you want to know why people don't support your business. I don't care. You just walk in doing that for other people first. Can you bless somebody else as you're walking to Nordstrom's, as you're walking to Saks to give them thousands of dollars? Can you give the queen 20? Can you give the king 10? They could be doing anything else. We are filled with a world full of crime. I don't know why. So those of you, my elite 10 people, y'all know I fasted. Jesus, this is why I'm going live. I fasted from TV in 2016. I have not watched TV since 2016. And anybody knows me in my real life knows that that's the actual honest to God truth. Every now and then I'll watch movies or whatever, but why? Because I haven't reached my goals yet. I don't have the luxury of sitting down and watching a series and watching TV. I have work to do. When I have extra time, I read, I'm meditating, I'm praying, I'm fasting, I'm listening to podcasts. I don't have the luxury of just chilling because I haven't gotten to where I need to be yet, right? So I fasted from TV in 2016 and I haven't watched it since, right? So at any rate, my point is that, what are you doing with your time? Who are you spending your time with? What are you spending your time on, right? And you need to be that person that you're trying to actually attract. And so as I was going through the mall and I was kind of, I know I was going to purposely bless some people. I didn't know who or how much. When we were getting ready to leave, my son said to me, wait for it. He said, you blessed 4 people today, Mom. Don't miss it. He said, you blessed 4 people today, Mom. It hit different. As I'm walking through the mall, before I give my money to all these great big stores, right? They were watching me, right? I'm an entrepreneur. I was supporting other entrepreneurs. I want people to support me. I think that I have a great service and that it's a blessing. Well, those people that have her Tupperware, that have her candles, that have her tea, he believes he has a good service. She believes she has a good service. But more importantly, they're watching. He said, Jesus. He said, you blessed 4 people today, Mom. I almost cried. Like, y'all don't even understand. They're watching you. What are you doing in front of them? Sometimes we think they're not even paying attention. They see what you're doing. They see what you're doing. You're raising them up. You're raising up kings and queens. I need you to act like it when the cameras are on and when the cameras are off. You're blessing 4 people. So that part of this, right? So there's 3 things I want to talk about. The first thing was, be the person you want to attract, right? And that's where, you want people to support them too, right? And that they're watching you, right? Because something else happened. In the store, again, in the mall, right? Because we went shopping, and I ain't going to hold you. I don't never go shopping. Anybody knows, matter of fact, Jesus, I'll just be drawing. Y'all see this dress? This is like my favorite dress. I think I had this dress for like 4 years. Y'all probably seen so many pictures in this dress. I know it is taboo. Do not get on Instagram. Do not get on. We're wearing the same stuff. But I was running errands, and this is the dress that I put on, and I just came in and turned the camera on. Guess what? I got a million dresses. But this is I'm not about to do all that. Can we not be fake for a minute? I don't care. Like that. I got the money to buy them. Well, matter of fact, I got 30 dresses right there that I bought today, actually, because it's Mother's Day and I treated myself and everything was on sale. But my point was, before I went and spent that money at Nordstrom's, I made sure I blessed some people before I even got there and spent my money there first. Come on, somebody. So in the stores, right? So I let them, I said, can you, I said, pick out what you want. We were in one store and he picked out something small. And I said, well, which one do you want? Which one do you want? And he picked it out and I said, okay, go grab it and let's go pay for it. Don't miss it. And he said, but Mom, you didn't even check the price. I said, it doesn't matter. We can afford it. And I said it heavy and it felt good. Can I be honest? And it felt good. Let me tell y'all something. I started my business in 2017 from the mud, from the gutter. Y'all don't understand. I done lived in shelters. I done been in foster care. I done been in group homes. Even now to this day, I teach people, right, the millionaire next door, right? Be smart with your money. Do income producing assets. Y'all don't even understand. I don't flex at all. I don't flex at all even now. I still buy everything on sale. I'm not a person, I'm not super fashionista. And I'm just going to be real. Jesus, I'm in an industry, right? Credit. Everybody. Louis, Rolex, Phantoms, jets. I like my Jaguar and my Audi. I was proud of that. I was proud of my Audi and my Jaguar. I got credit. Can I probably go get something else? I could, but should I? I could, but should I? Is that the best use while I'm still in my building season? I haven't even gotten started yet. So before I start to flex for the gram, can I be real for a minute? Right? Like y'all wouldn't even know. And so just going to the mall and being able to say whatever was in there, right? And it wasn't even like, whatever was in there, it didn't matter what the cost was because I knew we could afford it. It felt good. It felt really good. And the fact that my son said, you don't want to know how much it is? I said, no, because we can afford it. And he said, okay, you work hard, Mom. Exposure. And I know a tire and everything. Like, I don't care. I just walked in from the mall. Exposure. So if you work hard, you can afford the things that you want. But they didn't see me just go buy things because somebody gave it to me. They see me on these Zooms. They see me recording these videos. They see me, guys, it's Saturday. Where my credit specialists at? They see me for hours and hours making videos, uploading videos, doing phone calls, doing emails, doing my Facebook, doing my Instagram, and I have a team. And I have a team, and I'm still busy all darn day long. Now, I'm learning to get better systems because it's a growing part. Can we be real? When you start a brand and you have a gift, there's not an entrepreneur book. So I got a brand and I'm busting people and I'm out here looking crazy, tired, right? Because I didn't have all the proper systems in place even yet. And even with a team, I still work hard. So if I want to go to the mall and flex sometimes, and my flex ain't even like the other flexes in this field. And you know what? I had to catch myself. Maybe that's why God had me get on this Zoom today. I mean, like I said, Zoom. On this IG Live today. I caught myself. Y'all don't even understand. I'm very plain. I don't really have fashion sense. Y'all see my house. Like Lorraine, if Lorraine watches this, Lorraine, I need you to come back and help me put curtains and stuff up. Y'all, I am plain. I am regular. I like to wear dresses. Like I'm not all that. Like I don't even, some of these dang brands, I'm like, what is it? I didn't grow up like that. I'm just learning, like, and I know I can afford some of them, but what is it? I don't care. Like, I just gotta be me. And I caught myself saying, well, let me go buy this. Let me go buy that because I gotta look like this. The devil is a lie and I bind it up because I'm about to be me. And I don't have to show all those things for y'all to know that I'm blessing people even being regular. I'm just not into it all. So I'm gonna show y'all what I did by myself, right? I bought myself this nice tennis bracelet. It was only $800. Now y'all probably like, but no, y'all know my industry. Like everybody watches $35,000. Everybody bracelet is $300,000. I was happy that I was like, here, and I ain't had to use credit. One of my dresses though, I put that on my business credit card because that's a wardrobe for my YouTube, and that's a write-off. That's a wardrobe for my YouTube, right? And then it was on sale. Like, I was happy. I went in there and I picked out whatever I wanted, and this is the bracelet I wanted. And I love it, and it's cute, and I'm gonna wear it. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what else I got, and this one gonna blow your mind. Now I got something to say, though. I shouldn't say this, right? So this is where the devil is a lie. Can I just be real? Like, I might be the outcast of my industry, and I don't even really care because I'm for the people, and I'm not doing it to impress anybody else. So whether I'm in the inner circle or not, my purpose is to serve. My purpose is to serve. And I'm a serve being Terry and being authentic. So I don't have a Rolex, y'all. I know it's a flex. I know it's an investment. I know I probably could. How much are they, y'all? Like $35,000, $50,000? I probably could, but I probably could get one right now. But that's just not the season I'm in. I'm still building. I still got to launch my nonprofit. I'm ready to buy another house. I want to put more streams of income in place first. Like, is it okay if I do it the right way before I flex for the gram? I don't know. I got credit. I can call somebody and get the money. But just because I can doesn't mean I should. Just because I can doesn't mean I should. Are we practicing delayed gratification? Are we being authentically ourselves? Or are we doing what we see everybody else doing? Right? So I'm going to tell y'all. So this is the thing. This is the part that's the devil, y'all. Because I have really little wrists, right? So I got this watch right here. This is a nice diamond watch, Bulova, right? And this is another watch, right? I got these two watches. Now, can y'all see these nice diamond watches? They're beautiful. Now, I had gotten some links taken out of this watch. Then I had to go back and I had to get more links out because this is where the devil is real. Because my wrists are real little. My ankles are chubby as I don't know what. So I always have to get a million links taken out of my watch. I said, that's the devil not bind it up. But whenever I wear shoes, I have to do y'all know? I talk too much. That's why I don't get on live. I wear ankle boots, y'all, because I got fat legs. and the boots don't ever fit on my fat legs where I have to get extra leather in them. So I wear the little ankle boots because of my chubby ankles. And I said, why I gotta get 3 and 4 and 5 links taken out of all these watches, my little wrists and my big chubby ankles? I said, that's the devil. But anyway, So my point is that I got these 2 diamond watches, right? They're Bulova. They're not Rolex. They're not Chanel. It wasn't the cheapest watch. It wasn't the most expensive watch. It was the watch I liked. Let me say it again, so in case somebody missed it. It wasn't the cheapest watch because they're diamond Bulovas. How many of y'all know Bulova is an awesome kind of watch? Like, y'all laughing at me. Bulova, like, I love them. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I own a couple of them. Like, the diamonds stay nice. They work well. They don't tarnish. They come with warranty. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's what I like. I caught myself. Like, I'm about to buy all this. Like, let me tell you something, Jesus. Sometimes going from the Swatch watch to the Michael Kors is a level up. Sometimes going from the Fossil to the Invicta or the Movado or the Bulova is a level up. Can we level up where we are and stop trying to beat everybody else? It wasn't the most expensive and it wasn't the cheapest. It was the watch I wanted. It's 2 Bulova diamond watches. It was the watch I liked. And I just had to say it to somebody like, I need a free, like, can we just stop? And Jesus, I ain't gonna say that. Half of the people, come on somebody, half of the people, they got this and that and whatever, and they got 0 net worth, and I'm gonna leave that right there. And how many of y'all know that wealthy people talk about wealth in terms of net worth? What is net worth? Net worth is not making $1 million in income. Net worth is what is your assets minus your liabilities. And guess what? If you have a bunch of liabilities and no assets, you could be a multi-billionaire and have 0 net worth or negative. Or you could be somebody who has a bunch of stuff but has a bunch of debt or doesn't own anything, and you can have a negative net worth. Wealthy people talk about money in terms of net worth. I don't care how much money you make per year. What is your net worth? I'm gonna leave that right there. But anyway, I got these 2 watches, diamond Bulovas, because I like them, and that's it. That's all I have to say about it. Like, and what I want to say to you all is, are you being authentically you, right? And then I went and got these dresses. Now, I did go in there for like 1 dress, and I ain't gonna lie, like I did buy, I think I bought 21 dresses. I think I bought 21 dresses because I liked them. And guess what? They're from Macy's. They're from Macy's. And it was Mother's Day. They were all 15% off. So probably like, all the dresses were probably like $2,000. Guess what? That was a flex. Like, can we be real? I started my business in 2017. Y'all don't understand. I have money in the bank. I have money here. I have money on credit. But the Millionaire Next Door, that's a book, right? It's about being humble, living below your means. I'm not saying don't go out and have fun. As a matter of fact, shout out to Latoya, right? I think she's at the Mary J. Blige concert right now. We're getting ready to go see John Legend in Vegas, right? And the tickets were like whatever. And it's just like, no, I want to go with my girlfriend. All right, let's go out. Where you want to go? Let's go see John Legend. Where he going to be at? He going to be at Vegas. All right, cool. And we can just go buy front row seats and get first class and go in a hotel. And maybe that's, I don't know, $3,000, right? But it's not the, I don't know, $50,000 other people spend on or whatever. But guess what? It's a level up for me because I was never able to do that before. And even when I could, like now, should I? I'm still in my busy season. Do you understand that number one, God will bless you so you can be a blessing to somebody else? Am I leading by example? Is me doing this and doing that? How is it making the people feel they are still in their building season and they feel like they got to spend all their money on a Rolex when the Flex is going from the Swatch to the Michael Kors? Going from the Fossil, like I said, to your Invicta, to your Bulova, to your Movado, whatever it is. Guys, treat yourself and level up yourself on the level that you are. Don't compare your year 1 to somebody else's year 20. And then more importantly, if that ain't you, be authentic to who you are. I like my Bulova watches. Maybe I'm corny. I don't know. And I don't even really care. Because when I want to flex, I got the money to. But it doesn't mean that I should. This is why I always tell people, and I'm getting close up because I'm getting hot and I really am tired. My mouth is dry, right? Because I just jumped on here. Before he can bless you with $1 million, you have to know how to manage the 30,000, the 50,000, the 200,000, right? You have to be a good steward. You have to be a good steward. Some of us aren't leveling up and we aren't getting to like the vision that we actually saw because we done got a little bit of success. Like how many of y'all know that somebody would get a dollar raise at their job and next they got a Benz? Got a dollar raise at your job and now you got a Benz? Come on, somebody, we gotta stop. Because if you're really doing it for a legacy and for your children and for your family and for inheritance, if you really understand the value of net worth and putting assets in place of liabilities, that you would plant some seeds with that money and wait for the real harvest to come. Where you don't got a Benz, I don't want to hear you. If you got a Benz, you got an Audi, I don't want to hear you complaining about the gas. I don't want to hear you complaining about the oil change. I don't want to hear you complaining about the tires, because if you got it, that means you should have the money to maintain it also. And if you're like, oh my God, my oil change is $200 something, maybe you got it before you should. Maybe you got it before you should. So my 3 takeaways today was, number 1, be the person you're trying to attract. I normally don't even I do this type of stuff all the time. I'm the person that when my Uber Eats person comes, I have had, especially, I'm just gonna be honest, especially when I see a young black girl, I ain't gonna hold you. There's been a couple of times where I've ordered Uber Eats, because y'all know I don't cook. I've ordered Uber Eats. It's been 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. I remember one day, I saw this young girl. She was my Uber Eats driver. It was cold, it was rainy, it was dark. I purposely, guys, I usually have $100 to $500 cash in my hand, and sometimes I'll hand them that when they leave. When they come deliver my food. I normally don't talk about this, but what I'm saying, guys, is be intentional about blessing somebody else, because he will bless you to be a blessing. He will bless you so you can be a blessing. And when you're doing stuff like that, behind closed doors, everything is in for the gram, right? But I'm sharing it with you guys because you're planting a seed. I remember this one young girl, when I did that, I gave her $500 cash. I think my food was $30 or whatever. And I put it in her hand, and she didn't know what it was. I said, thank you so much. I just handed it to her. And she walked, and this is my old house. And there's a fire hydrant, almost on the corner. And she got to the corner. Jesus, I'm getting chills. This is for somebody. And she broke down. She started crying. Because I said to myself, what is going on in this queen's life that she's a black girl, 20 years old, at 11 o'clock at night delivering Uber Eats? She could get robbed. She could get in a car accident. What is going on? What is going on that you out here doing this? Well, guess what? God bless me. I've been the person that had to do everything I've been the person that I will do your nails, wash your car, do everything, because I had to feed my family. Guess what? Jesus, when you have children, you have a responsibility. Pride needs to go out the window. Because you do what it takes to make sure your family's okay, whether you're male or female, period. So I've been that person who didn't have money for groceries, had to put things back. I've been that person that wanted to make sure that $5 got me to work. I've been that person who I had to buy everything at Ross on clearance. Can we be real? That's the reason why I'm so passionate about what I do. Y'all think it's about credit. It's not. It's about wealth. It's about financial literacy. It's about options, about leading by example. It's about you being the change agent in your family. You being the first person to buy a house. You being the first person to start that business. You be the one that your daughter or son can go to school and not have student loan debt. You be the one that somebody in your family gets in trouble, you can pay for the lawyer. And they don't have to have a public defender and go to jail for 20 years for something that should have cost them been probation because you didn't have the proper legal means to protect them. Don't get me on here preaching. See, y'all don't understand. Jesus, I did not mean all this. I don't get on live. I'm not passionate about credit. Can we be real? Who's passionate about credit? It's a vehicle. I'm passionate about us having options to break the cycle. And I know it's a proven system. How do I know? Because I am it. It changed my life. And you know how many people who are actually obedient, it's changed their life? How many people from mentoring and credit level site and from YouTube? Forget about the freaking course or the coaching. People have broken the cycle from the free content. Why? Because God has allowed me to be a shepherd and he delivered me from some things. I'm grateful, y'all. I'm a walking, talking testimony. I don't care if you buy the course. I don't care if you're in Elite 10. I don't care. Watch this free content and execute and change your life. He's going to bless me. Because if God does not do one more thing for me, thank you, Jesus, because I am so far from where I used to be. It felt good buying that tennis bracelet. It felt good buying that Boulevard. And no, it's not a Rolex. It felt good buying that Audi. No, it's not a Phantom. I don't know what to tell you. I only know how to be me. I only know how to be me. And so I remember when I blessed that girl, And she got to the corner and she broke down and she turned around. She said, "Thank you so much." I don't know her name. I don't know her story. I don't know what that did for her. But she turned around, she said, "Thank you so much." And she was crying. And I remember blessing her because I remember being a young mom who had to feed her kids. I remember being in relationships where there was domestic violence and emotional abuse and physical abuse and spiritual abuse, right? And me being the person that said, "I just gotta do what I gotta do for my kids." When he blesses you, before you go buy that thing, could you bless somebody just in everyday life just because? You're planting a seed. That's why I said they're watching you, and just because you can doesn't mean you should. I have all kinds of credit. That's not the season that I'm in. And more importantly, I have a responsibility. I have so much more work to do. How dare I? How dare I? I'm just not there yet. And people are like, "Well, you should be like," I treat myself. I do. That was treating myself. I was out all day and we got whatever we wanted. And my son said, "Mom, you didn't even ask me the price." I said, "It doesn't matter because we can afford it." That was an exposure moment for him. That was an exposure moment. Guys, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And so as these things happened while I was out today, I said, I'm tired, I'm hungry, it's Mother's Day weekend, right? I'm home with my boys. I spent the day with nothing super, like, it just was a blessing to spend all day with them and have that time, because this last nugget, right, this is for somebody. Don't get so busy in your brand, in your business, building for your family, that you forget to spend the time with them. You forget to show them, you forget to include them. Don't neglect the thing that's pushing you to go and be the change agent and break the cycle, right? Turn my phone off. That's why you saw me post a whole bunch of stuff at one time, then I was quiet the whole rest of the day. Because I was with my boys at the mall. Not even at the camper, I was at Christiana Mall. They ain't had no Rolexes. They had Invicta. I didn't like the Invicta watch. It was too much for me. It was too flashy for me, right? All right, so I need to be more obedient with just being more honest with you guys about what this entrepreneur life looks like, because I've realized that a lot of people think that, you start a business and you're a multimillionaire tomorrow because that's what's portrayed. But I'm about to be the unpopular voice. I'm about to be the real voice. And it may be good, it may be bad, but I feel like as you all are building and growing, maybe you need to know that you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. You take it one day at a time. You're going to have ups and downs. There's going to be times when nobody supports you. That's why I said you plant those seeds by supporting other people, and watch how that energy comes back to you. Be intentional. Be intentional about blessing somebody else. Be intentional about supporting somebody else. Be intentional about being authentic. I like the Bulova watch. If that makes me like, I got it. I promise you I do. Because whatever. But what I'm saying is that I want you to know that it does take some work. Can you sacrifice in a season to get what you want for a lifetime? I started my business in 2017 at my dining room table with a cell phone, a printer, a laptop, and a dream, guys. If God doesn't do one more thing for me, I'm thankful and I'm grateful. And more importantly, I have a responsibility. So no, you're not going to see, like, sometimes I'll flex a little bit, but more importantly, it's just not my twist. I still got so much more building to, guys, I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. And I got 20 streams of income right now. Come on, somebody. So you on the other end, it's not too late. You're not behind. You're doing amazing. Can I speak life into you for a minute? If you're just getting started, sometimes waking up in the morning is a win. Sometimes researching your business is a win. I need you to be consistent. I need you to be disciplined. I need you to plant those seeds by blessing other people. I need you to stop trying to keep up with all of these frauds on social media. I need you to level up where you are. If your level up is catching the bus to getting a Ford Focus, then we're going to celebrate that Ford Focus. If your level up is, going from the 10 speed to getting your Dodge Caravan, well, we're going to celebrate that Dodge Caravan. Because that's a win. I don't want y'all to keep on thinking that just because you don't have a Rolls Royce or a jet or like you're losing. You're not. Some of y'all are the very first ones in y'all family to have a full-time job. Y'all are, Jesus, I did not mean to. Some of y'all are the ones that are not the alcoholic, not on drugs. Maybe you're the teen parent who got off of welfare, and that's the win. Maybe you're the one that, you know what I mean, that has all the foster kids, right? You done got your kids and your aunt's kids and your cousin's kids and your sister's kids, and you're about to lose your mind. But the fact that you haven't lost your mind and that you care for those children that aren't even yours is a win. Stop thinking that the win means that you gotta have all this stuff. Some of y'all waking up in the morning and you're not in a crazy house is the win. Level up where you are. Period. I'm proud of you because I already know if you're connected to me, you're doing some things. Period. Right? So keep going. Because those trials and tribulations are not meant to break you. They're meant to build you for the next level. God is trying to level up. So I need you to make it through this storm because what's on the other side is exceedingly and increasingly above. Y'all, I don't flex because I'm humble. I don't flex because I'm not even really into it. I don't flex because I don't even know all the name brands and I'm not super flashy and I like this dress. I don't like, and I know I got to get some more little things, but I'm not about to do it just to keep up with X, Y, and Z. I'm not. And if that makes me, I'm for the people all day long. And I'm okay with sin. That's why I tell you guys, build the right way from right way, one good time. That's why I don't have you guys doing a bunch of authorized user accounts and mindful. That's why I say I'm not the popular voice. I'm going to tell you it's going to take some work. But if you're willing to put in the work, you will change not only your life, but the generations coming behind you if you do it right the one good time. If you trust me, right, to lead you, if you follow a you do it right one good time. I'm not about to tell you you're about to have an 800 credit score in 30 days. It's not going to come out my mouth because you may not. But I do know if you put in a little bit of work and you're intentional, you can definitely get the 5 and 6 and 7 figures. And then you're going to do what? Bless other people because he will bless you to be a blessing. Keep going. You're not losing. I don't care if you don't have a Rolls Royce or a Rolex. You're still winning. Sometimes getting up in the morning is a win, and I'm proud of you, King. I'm proud of you, Queen. And your children are watching you. There's someone depending on your transformation. So level up where you are. Sometimes a level up is getting off of public assistance and buying your groceries on your own. Sometimes your level up is being able to afford going to get your nails and your toes done. Sometimes your level up is shopping at Whole Foods instead of shopping at Save-A-Lot. I need you to level up where you are and stop thinking that you're behind and stop thinking that you're not successful and stop thinking that you're not a king or a queen because you're mighty, right? You're wonderfully and fearfully made and he has so much more for you. So don't look to your left. Don't look to your right. You run your own race. And I promise you will get there. And along the way, remember that just because you can doesn't mean you should. They're watching you and be the person you're trying to attract. Amen? All right, y'all. I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. Have a good night. I hope that was helpful.